today's episode of Keep the Bad Guys Away. Hey, nice to see ya. Okay, so this is life outside the Federal Witness Protection Program. Okay, if you've read this book or ever seen this classic book, WITSEC Inside the Federal Witness Protection Program. Okay, now this letter talks about the Federal Witness Protection Program. Okay, Suze is not in that. Okay, so my life is the opposite of people's lives that are put in the program. Okay, so this is why I keep having all this hell, you know, I have to worry about dodging criminals on my own and figure out where I'm going to run to next and how much money I've got and, you know, and this kind of thing. But anyway, so today I'm safety planning. Like I said, I always have 2 or 3 or 4 backup ideas, but I'm working out the details on the next safety plan so I can get to my next destination, since I just got railroaded in a sting operation here in Marysville, California. Now, one of my friends that is a nurse friends, that's actually her daughter is a state trooper, you know, she suggested going on unemployment, you know, but you know what, I evaluated that today and I decided that, you know, based on the information that I would have to provide in the unemployment application, I decided that that was not going to be a good idea. No way, not a good idea. Because I know exactly what the hell they'll do. You know, they'll want justification of it, and I'll have to send them this letter, I'll have to send them that Dianne Feinstein letter about the FBI and all this stuff. They'll call the FBI, they'll side with the FBI, and somehow everything will automatically be all my fault. But so anyway, I'm telling you, dude, this FBI task force is very dangerous, which includes this Mark Moore, this government operative, who Randy Roski was under the impression works for the CIA. I was under the impression he works for the CIA. It sounds like perhaps maybe Mark Moore might have flashed some credentials to Randy Roski, maybe perhaps back in 2006, when he was insistent on me filing for termination of parental rights for my son. But anyway, this Mark Moore, he is hella fucking dangerous. He is a bad guy. And I have told the US Marshal Service, I mean, I have just called the US Marshal Service, okay, get, like, not in your program, oh my God. Okay, and I've even told the Marshals, I'm like, this Mark Moore, he is more dangerous than this guy, Daniel William Ayers, who's on their 15 most wanted list. Okay, Mark Moore is like a white-collar criminal like this guy. This guy was like police trained and all this kind of stuff, you know, committed murder. I mean, I'm telling you, this Mark Moore's hella freaking damn dangerous. Hella dangerous. So, and anyway, I'm trying to do this stuff for my safety plan, and I just keep thinking it's just so interesting because, you know, it's, everything in my life always gets hacked. Always gets hacked. You know, there was a situation, I gotta tell you what they've done with another travel company. The travel company, a cross-country Travcorps. Okay, so now get this. So, you know, the DOJ didn't do anything for me. The only thing Harry Reid did was open up an FBI investigation, which I said went through all kinds of damn hell. Seems like they could have done a little bit more besides just open up an FBI investigation. I mean, hell, dude, do you think that they freaking like that? Okay, so anyway, in looking for options, I faxed one of my letters here, you know, to Deputy Joe Harkin. Well, actually, wait, hold on. I faxed it to the federal building. Let me just be more specific on that. I faxed it to the federal building in San Francisco, California, because there's all these situations that happen with my son. And so I had my email address on it, and I figured if anybody cared, you know, they'd get back to me. And so I got an email from Deputy Joe Harkin. So I got his, thank God, I got his cell phone number. Oh, dear God. And I didn't even know what the hell to ask him. I mean, what do you ask him for on something like this? I mean, like, I know there's like issues that occurred, you know, and it sounded like he didn't know about this whole situation, which that doesn't surprise me at all. You know, but I'm like, oh my God, I'm like, criminal intelligence. Oh my God, get out the criminal intelligence branch. I need your help, Junkie. Get out the criminal intelligence branch. I mean, literally. I think I actually said Deputy Harkin. But I'm like, oh my God, criminal intelligence branch. Oversight. This is an oversight, big oversight. Big oversight not being in this program. Oh God, hella damn dangerous. Okay, got a lot of assholes. But, you know, and then, you know, I still have all these assholes. I mean, literally, I can't get away from them. I don't know what the hell to do. You know, like of course, nursing employment is, you know, they hack oh my God. They hack all my nursing employment. Okay, so get this. This is what cross-country Travcorps did. So this is last year in 2013, in like the spring, summer. So I'm living in Sugar Land, Texas. I just got railroaded with a sting operation in Richmond, Texas at a hospital. And so anyway, this little 4-week position came up at a hospital in the San Francisco Bay Area. I'm like, okay, well, cool. I can go do this. It's like one of these, what they call rapid response. So I just go up there for 4 weeks. And this will be cool because, see, I'm in Special Agent Paul Burkholder's district with Homeland Security Investigations. I'm in his district. Okay, so I'll just fly from Houston up to San Francisco. and then I can be in Deputy Joe Harkin's district. Okay, so like I did everything, got the job. I even bought my plane ticket, $500 on a plane ticket through Southwest, and I emailed my itinerary to Deputy Joe Harkin, because you ever booked a plane ticket, you want to email your friend an itinerary? Okay, I'll just email Deputy Joe Harkin. We'll just, have Southwest send that off to him. Okay, I'll be there. Okay, guess what they did? So that's why I said they're always finding some way to affect my nursing employment. Because remember, it's the only way that I can support myself, unless, you guys want to all buy like some stun guns from Damsel in Defense, unless, or iSuz Fashion Galaxy Mall. See, that is my backup safety plan. Because this nursing thing sucks. Okay, so I had the job, bought the plane ticket, did everything the hell they wanted me to do. And then, for anytime you get an employment, you have to fill out a Homeland Security I-9 form. Okay, so I filled out the I-9 form, and they wanted to have it notarized. Cross Country Travel, that company is in Florida. Okay, so, and since I'm not there, they wanted to have it notarized. This is something new that these travel companies are doing. Okay, no big deal, fine. So I went down and I got it notarized, and I sent it to them. And then they were trying to come back, and they were trying to say there's something wrong with my I-9 form. I'm like, dude, there's nothing wrong with my I-9 form. It's notarized. I showed my U.S. passport. When I got it notarized, I got notarized right there at like a UPS store in Sugar Land. I mean, dude, there's nothing wrong with it. It's notarized. Just send it off to Homeland Security. And I'm arguing with them. And I'm like, well, it's not your job to determine whether or not I'm authorized to work in the United States, or if I'm an illegal alien or whatever. That is the job of the Department of Homeland Security. So you just need to send that to them. And they're arguing with me. There's something wrong with the I-9 form. They're just trying to get me to not take the contract. Okay, so you know what I did? I faxed the I-9 form, the Department of Homeland Security I-9 form. I faxed that to Special Agent Paul Burkholder. Okay, is there anything wrong? You know what? Because, there's always human error. Okay, did I do anything wrong? No, didn't do anything wrong. Didn't hear back from him. He didn't call me and say, Suze, you did something wrong. Okay, no, you know what? So I faxed that to him. I also emailed a copy to Deputy Joe Harkin, because I already sent him my, my itinerary for Southwest. I was going to be flying up there and all that. Okay, so then, so they both had it. And then, Cross Country Travel is just like, oh no, there's something wrong with your I-9 form. So then, anyway, you know what? And it's like trying to blame something on me when there's nothing wrong with the I-9 form. And so therefore I didn't get the contract, or I should say, I wasn't allowed to take the contract. That's more correct. I wasn't allowed to take the contract. Coming up with all kinds of goddamn scams. So, but telling you, this is what the hell these guys are goddamn doing to me. And I cannot stop them. I get to a certain point where I think everything's gonna be fine. I could fly up from Houston to San Francisco. I could earn a lot of money, in a short period of time that would get me through, short little contract, in and out kind of thing. And you know what? And then they hack it. They always find something. They always find something to hack. And I don't know what the hell, dude. I can't stop these guys. Can't stop them. But this is what life is like when you're not in the WITSEC program. See, if something like organized crime happened like this, and I was in their program, see, the WITSEC marshals, they would just be like, Suze, this is organized crime. Oh, danger, we're moving you. Don't worry about it, we'll pay for it. You need some money, we'll pay for it. Here's a few $100, we'll pay for that. Okay, you shouldn't be subject to all this crap. But see, when you're not in it, I can't help it, I'm not in it. They know I'm not in it. The marshals know I'm not in it. It's highly criminal. It's highly criminal because obviously somebody wants to take me out. And remember, I got the FBI in trouble, and this FBI task force, and this Mark Moore in trouble. He's more dangerous than this guy. He wants me to, he wants to take me out too. So hella damn dangerous, man. My life is hella damn dangerous. And I can't expect to be perfect all the time. I can't always be guaranteed that I got my makeup on and I look all beautiful and I got the best clothes on and this, that, and the other thing. I do my best with what the heck I got to work with. Like in the words of victim Victoria, she was, staying with me at a domestic violence shelter down in Tucson, Arizona. This was a couple years ago. She's like, oh my gosh, she's one of my roommates. She goes, Susan, for someone who's supposed to be in the Federal Witness Protection Program, you're damn lucky that you're even alive. Yeah, that's for damn sure. Especially since it looks like everybody else is either missing and or dead. But you know what? That's why I said they're hacking the travel companies. You can help me earn money to keep the bad guys away and help me keep running from violence until some U.S. attorney wants to get their act together. Maybe fill out a WITSEC enrollment form. whether that's the DOJ or any U.S. attorney. Like, don't hold your breath, dude. You know, I wouldn't hold your breath. I don't know what the hell's up with that whole thing. You know, I mean, even a fugitive marshal down there, and you know, there was a couple marshals. I was down in Texas last year. Okay, there's one marshal, this one deputy somewhere. I forget where the heck it was in Texas. He had an idea. He's like, okay, Susan, he goes like, why don't you just call the main office and tell them you have information? I'm like, okay. So I did. I called the Dallas office. I called Fugitive Investigations, and I said, I have information. So I gave her the information on the damn jackass. That's apparently the fugitive that's down there. Fugitive from Harris County that's supposed to be reporting into ICE. You know, the terrorists out roaming the streets. So I gave that to the female, keyword female, in Fugitive Investigations there in Dallas. And she goes, you need WITSEC. I'm going to give your phone number to WITSEC George, and he'll be calling you back, or whatever. Or I'm going to give your number to WITSEC George, and you'll be hearing from her, something like that. I never heard from WITSEC George. Okay, dude, you know what? I can't help it. I'm not in their program. But at least I know the marshals. I mean, you know, it's the best. What the hell? Well, it's the best thing that you can do. Don't ask me why the WITSEC guys aren't knocking at my door. I'm just supposed to be in their program. That's standards. It's not my fault if the U.S. attorney won't fund the damn thing. But anyway, but that's why my life is so dangerous. It's so dangerous. Everybody's getting like paid off. Everybody's getting bribed. I mean, I'm telling you, it's horrible, horrible. I mean, sometimes I just, you know what? Sometimes I just want to go to myself to get me like the hell out of this damn violence. You know, zap myself and just take, you know, because I'm telling you, not being in this program is hell. It is like living damn hell every single day. I mean, you guys are all leading this nice little happy, you know, beautiful. So one minute I have friends, and then the next minute I don't have any friends. I mean, they turn on you in a second, because like I said, you know what? It's like, if somebody's going to pay him off, pay him a lot of money, buy him a car, buy him a house, you know, get him a new job, whatever the heck. I mean, you know, somebody that I meet, they're going to, you know, they're going to be more loyal to the crime ring that's paying him off or giving him special favors than they are to me. So it's like, it's kind of really one of those things like, who's your daddy? So I don't know. You know what? I know people that are in this program, they have trouble. The marshals have to move them from, you know, time to time. But, you know, not being in that program is even worse. Like I said, and that's usually where the crime ring picks up. You know, I mean, I'm already anticipating stalking sex predators and all kinds of stalking jackasses. And I'm telling you, it's bad. It's bad. Really, really bad. You can help me earn money by keeping the bad guys away. By shopping online with Damsel in Defense, or like I said, anything from the iSuz, Fashion Galaxy Mall, Treasure Hunt by Susan Knisely, and so forth. Why I continue to keep trying to work with Congress and see if I can get these guys to stop. So anyway, that's today's episode of Keep the Bad Guys Away. Keep your stun gun handy. I'll see you next time.